Today's Sunday, it's the 3rd of November 2024, and we're down in Palmanova and it's market day. Well, the sun's shining and the flowers are looking particularly nice. Some herbs as well, nice and colourful. And we've just had the All Souls Day, when people go to the cemeteries to pay their respects to loved ones that have passed away. And some of these flowers, that's where they'll be destined. It's been a very strange weekend with lots of sadness here in Valencia in particular. And some of the cemeteries were actually closed, so it's going to go on for a day or two, I think. We haven't actually visited any yet. Nice fruit and veg stall. It's good to see so many people around supporting these market stalls today.
They've got these nice things here.
Lots of local products on sale here.
That big one for 10.
Particularly like these almonds.
Shall I get this big one for 10?
When we visited the stately home. Sell some fresh juice. That's what all the noise was in the background. They're actually making some drinks there. Well, it's good to see the market being so successful here in Palmanova. And the flags here are flying at half-masts, remembering those people who've lost their lives in Valencia. We're just going to be making our way right down just towards the beach. We've got the girls with them. They've been with us for the weekend, and they want to go and play either on the beach or in the park before we go for lunch. It's 3rd of November, it's a Sunday. Lots of families out now, and they'll be going out for lunch. The weather seems to have settled down somewhat. There's a few clouds around, but it's sunny and it's warm. Temperatures sort of the mid 20s, I guess, or low 20s. Certainly shorts and t-shirt weather. And this part of Palmanova always stays quite busy. The bars stay open all the year round, so places like Pantoni here, always a busy place. And one we visit to every now and again, have a beer, a tapa. And the shops down here pretty much stay open all the year round as well. It's the Indian restaurant, which we still haven't been to. It's on our list of places to go, so we will get there. Many of the organisations here on the island are already collecting and putting together aid for the Valencia region. And one that I'm sure will be doing some work would be the Alliance shop across the road. The Freemasons have already sent out a letter collecting and helping those on the mainland. A number of the firefighters from Mallorca have gone over already, and that's just a story for the rest of Spain as well. I think people forget how big a country Spain is, and things do take a bit of time to get mobilised. So the Navy, for example, is having to sail from Galicia, which is right on the other side. They've got to sail all around Portugal and then into the Mediterranean. It's not going to be a fast journey. But they set sail yesterday or the day before, I think, and something like 10,000 military are being mobilised to help out with the help that's needed in the Valencia area. So massive support. The local government here in Mallorca, as a government, have set aside €1 million of funds to provide aid or whatever's needed for the people of Valencia. And it does concern me a bit when I see the news items, particularly on the UK side of things, where they sort of cherry pick in order to grab headlines. It is a very difficult situation, and you can always say things should have been done more quickly. Maybe things will be learnt about preventing these disasters in the future. And hopefully that will be heeded. So here's it's all closed down now. The season for them has finished, and that's going to be the story for a lot of the resorts here on Mallorca that cater for tourists, and a lot of them will be closing down now. Palmanova, I'm not sure how quickly it's going to close down, but we drove through yesterday and I couldn't believe how many beds there were on the beach. There seemed to be more beds. No beds on the beach in Majorca. Promenade has been dug up, so really it's quite difficult to even get to the beach. The first place I arrived said I've got a 750-metre walk to find the beach, or find access to the beach. It's not actually true. Could have got to the beach at many other access points, but I'm not sure most people would be bothered or even try to do it, because it was quite difficult. But if we look along here, there are loads of parasols and loads of beach beds. What I'm noticing is there's no flag for the lifeguard, so I'm not sure whether there is a lifeguard on duty or not. But there's lots of people on the beach, and people in the sea as well. Anita's taken the children across to the park over there. This little park that runs down onto the beach, and there's little activities there for the children to play on. And I'm just going to have a little short walk. It's got to be a short walk because we've got lunch booked for 1 o'clock. It's 25 to now, so I'll just have a little walk along here, have a look at the beach, and then I'll walk back looking at the businesses and see if I can find Elvis. Jim says I missed him last time. I'm curious about the lifeguard then. If they're having sunbeds, they're obviously encouraging tourists and people to use the beach. Should be a lifeguard. And the weather's actually over the next few days not going to be too bad. The temperatures are going to remain around the mid-20s, so it's still quite pleasant. Oh, hello, how are you again? You right?
Yes, thank you. Where's the boss?
She's got the grandchildren, so they've gone to the park, so she sent me off.
Yeah, we were just talking to Mark and he said, have you seen Stephen? I said, we've been here all this time.
9 weeks and we haven't seen you.
We haven't seen you.
We must have been in hiding. I don't know where we've been. We've been around.
You come out earlier than us though, no.
Yeah. We've been doing some very early ones. We've been out at 8 o'clock in the morning. So.
Yeah, we don't.
No, we're just getting up there.
Perfect now though, isn't it? Just right.
Yeah.
No, Anita's down there. All very good, yeah. Enjoying this cooler, nicer weather.
Nice.
It is. Yeah. See you later. Will do. She's down there. Bye now. Bye. Nice to see them. This is an area. Hola. An area set aside for people who are less mobile, and that's become quite a big area as well. I think I'm a bit curious whether there's many beds here. You can see the water here. This is water that's still around from the storms that we've had. It's not completely disappeared, and there are some quite big puddles everywhere. not many people using the beds now at this time. The locals won't be interested in them so much. This is Azure Beach Club. That's looking pretty busy. Sunday's obviously a different sort of day because it's when Spanish families will be out and about, and we'll make it look a bit busier than it is. I think probably if we come out here on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, we'll find it a lot quieter. Although when I walk back on the other side, we'll find quite a few of the places are still open, and some are packing up and getting ready for the winter. There's La Colmena, the beehive across there, and lots of people there. Great place to sit and just watch the world go by. Something that does mark, for me anyway, at the end of the season here is the supermarkets across the road. The first one there, which you can see, is the Acme supermarket, and I can see that they're completely shut, closed, and that won't open again now until probably April. And I did notice in Magaluf, McDonald's closed, and they're saying they're opening towards the middle of April, actually, not even at the beginning. Calvia publishing the fact that they want it to be a March to November next year. Well, people will come. McDonald's won't be open in March. I'm not going to be walking around the headland because I've got to get back to the girls. I just wanted to come down here just to have a different perspective on the beach. And I can see that there is a lot of seaweed that's been washed up already, and now that's not going to get removed. I don't think that will stay there now through the winter, hopefully helping to keep the sand in place. I've seen when I went to the different beaches that some of them, the sand's already been washed away, and it's quite an expensive thing to replace. They rely on nature to do that for them. And the one thing that helps to hold the sand together is the piles of seaweed, and it's the storms that bring the seaweed in. You see there's already some piling up here, but the beds are out, some pedlays out, and we'll keep coming all through the winter. This is our stomping ground, so we'll keep coming and having a look to see what changes are being made down here and see how the winter progresses. I'm going to be making my way back, but I'll cross over the road to the side where the cafes and bars are and have a look to see what's open here at the beginning of November. This is Sea Rose, and Sea Rose have a terrace, and the terrace is still open, which is nice to see. So that's one of the things that does close down usually for the winter. The restaurant itself, I'm not sure whether that will close down, because they do sometimes stay open. Just go up these steps and you can see the Acme supermarket across the way is closed up, and you've got all the windows blacked out, and the other one, which is called the Taboo Mall, that's that's also closed, and Natalie's, which is in between there, that closed down a while ago now, and looking for new owners. You start to see signs now of the hotels closing down. So this is the Agua Beach Hotel, and that's closed down. The Beehive La Palmena, that will stay open all through the winter, so we've got a little oasis for us to call in to. And Contro Corrente, they usually stay open as well, so keep our eye on this. Yesterday we took the girls to a thing called Sea Golf in Magaluf, which it's okay. I think I would rather have taken them to the Fantasia Golf here, which I don't think we have done, at least not for a long time, so maybe that should be back on our list. There's Il Chiringo. So getting ready for lunchtime. Other places along here have closed up. The Petit Bistro and Max's Portico. So we are open at 5 PM and Elvis is just inside the door, Jim. He's not coming out yet, so he'll be out later. This is Rossini. They're all looking ready for guests to come along. They do a tasting menu for $14.90. Sounds good. Next to that, Thai Beach is open, Saffron is open, Tabacos is unfortunately always open. And Simon's My Tapas, Top Frutti and La Cantina. My Tapas. The table's out already outside, and Top Frutti, get your frozen yogurt or your ice cream. I'm not sure what La Cantina's doing, maybe that's closed for the season, it looks like it. And one of the hotels that does stay open is this one. This is the Fergus style Palmanova, and the Fergus style Palmanova will be open, as far as I know, through the winter time. I think they usually do quite well, so it's a good place and in a perfect position with the beach right across the road, the promenade right across the road. Really good position. In the winter time, maybe you don't want the beach as much as the promenade. And that would suit us perfectly. Sunset closed up, but Oceana opened, and they've got Sunday roast on if that takes your fancy. Sunday roast. Jolly Stars closed, and then Tuca Beach, they're open too. One that we go to now and again is the Mai Tai, the end there. The Mai Tai actually are open. They usually do close for the winter, so I'm not sure when they're closing. Can't see the girls, they should be across the road now. Time for us to go off for lunch. Oh, they're still playing, I can see them. And the niece is taking photographs. Just looking at the Mai Tai, they're open every day up until the 4th of November, and then from the 8th of November it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So looks like they are staying open for much of the winter, which is great news. Well, I'm going to be making my way up. Well, we've got the girls now, and I think they're going to walk on the other side, and I'll carry on up on this side.
Oh, I see it.
Keep an eye open as we go. This is Basiki. Not experts on sushi, but they are, and we had a lovely meal here. It's one of the places we would like to be coming back to. As is the Jaipur, which is the Indian next door. I do go there now and again for lads' lunch. Lads' lunch beginning of every month. So I've got a lads' lunch this week as well. So we're not going to the Jaipur. Sakana is the other sushi place. And on this side is Iroski, which is the supermarket which we go to now and again if we need something. It is a Sunday, and so some places are not open. Well, they're closed for holidays. Bella, wouldn't expect them. That's where I need to go to have a hair done. Bad Noodle's open, but what surprised me a little bit is the Lions charity shop is open. Good to see, and hopefully they do plenty of business today for the local charities. Well, we're actually the only thing we managed to get was poppies, which are not so easy to get here in Mallorca, but the Lions shop, they've got them from the British Legion, and so we've got a whole load of poppies for the girls, and if they wear them to school, children will be asking what they're all about. It's not something obviously that Spanish children and families will know anything about really. There's people heading off down to the beach, and it certainly feels warm enough for a beach day. We're more or less back to where we started. Well, we're getting off to lunch now, so thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.